Hi everyone, I'm here today to do a story about the dangers of car seats and putting your child or your baby to sleep in a car seat. You shouldn't do it. It's not safe. I'm going to read you a story about what happened to these parents and also how a daycare tried to hide the fact of what happened and how dangerous it is to put your kids in the care of other people, even professionals. So I'm going to read you the story and then I'm going to give you my thoughts after. Okay, it goes, infants can die if they're put to sleep in a car seat. Parents spend big money on safety regulated car seats and diligently buckle the devices into cars. But when used incorrectly, a car seat can be deadly for very young children. Babies aren't supposed to die, said R.i.p. Dodd. That's the parents of one of the child that died, whose 11-week-old son died after he was put in a car seat. Dodd's son, Shepard, was being cared for at a home daycare in Edmond, April 6, 2015. According to the police report, Shepard was put to sleep in an unbuckled car seat and placed on the floor in a room unsupervised. Okay. The daycare operator checked on Shepard 2 hours after he went to sleep and was reportedly blue. Crazy. Okay, and then Derek and Ali Dodd wouldn't see their son alive again. One of the parents said, I was able to kiss him on the forehead, and as they wheeled him in, he was so cold I knew it was coming. According to DHS, the daycare stayed open for several months after the infant's death. Several months after a child died in this place, they stayed open. The agency eventually revoked the license. Parents inquiring about the level of care in the home daycare will be hard-pressed to find any record of Shepard's death. It's not even listed in the public file. In fact, DHS records posted online indicate that following non-compliance for the date of Shepard's death, a child was placed in car seat to sleep. That's all that it says. Where it says on there for our incident, it says she allowed a baby to sleep in a car seat. It doesn't say anything about him dying. Even parents wouldn't know that he died in her care, Ali Dodd. News Channel 4 uncovered internal documents from DHS showing the daycare operator had been warned about unsafe sleeping conditions the week before Shepard Dodd died in her home. According to DHS report, licensing advised daycare operator that infants are not to be placed in car seats to sleep and should not be left in a car seat if infant falls asleep in car seat. That citation came 11 days before Dodd's death. And these are in quotations. The parent said, it is unthinkable that these choices were so easy to make, said Ali Dodd. She knew better. She was counseled just days before DHS. She had a violation 11 days before. How frustrating is that? The question I was going to post to you all is this person at fault, the daycare person? And in the first video that I did, I was going to say no, that this person's not at fault. I mean, not that they're not at fault. I wasn't sure if they were because, everybody makes mistakes. But this person was cited on this. So this is definitely, in my opinion, this person's fault. That's negligence. It's negligence. And it's a daycare place. She's supposed to be professional. And she's warned about the hazards. And because of this, their child died. I don't even know how I would react, how I would feel. It is scary. You can't leave your child with anybody, it seems like. And I was just talking about this the other day. Okay, let's see what else it says. Oklahoma County District Attorney David Prater declined to file charges against the daycare operator because the coroner's report showed sudden unexplained infant death. As it's not SIDS, it's called SUID as the official cause of death. What the heck? So this person wasn't even charged. So, according to the chief investigator, the manner of death of Shepard Dodd's case is unknown. So, to me, that's like suspicious, right? That's suspect. That's like, because, so this child died in the care of this woman. This person is not even getting charged because it comes up as sudden, unexplained infant child death. Who knows if this daycare person could have been crazed, could have smothered your child, put a pillow, you put a pillow on it, like there's no way she could have just suffocated the child. Who knows what happened? And apparently they're getting away with it. Like, according to the Fetal Infant Mortality Review Board, in the past 5 years, 107 Oklahoma babies died because of unsafe sleeping conditions. 107 deaths. More than 5% were those put in a car seat to sleep, a bouncer, or infant rocker. I thought an infant rocker was safe. I guess it's not. I need to do some research. Maybe I'll do videos on that. When she was born, we didn't think anything could ever happen, said Jennifer, whose 2-month-old daughter died while sleeping in a bouncy seat. Okay, so these are other stories of other parents. Albright's daughter reportedly died the same way as little Shepard. The medical term is now used. This is a new thing I never heard of before. It's called positional asphyxiation. She was strong, so Albright said. She was healthy and there was nothing wrong with her. Positional asphyxiation asphyxia occurs when a baby slouches down in a car seat or an infant rocker and the airways close. Newborns or young infants don't have the neck strength to lift their heads enough to breathe. So this is why tummy time is very important. We practice it. Mom does it when I'm not here. We try to practice it, put the baby on her belly, let her gain her neck strength. So if she ever gets in a position that she can't breathe, at least the baby can kind of have strength to move her head. It could save her life. Tummy time is very important. I'll probably do a video on that. And it says here, an infant should always lie flat on their back to sleep. Always on their back. Let's see, anything else here? Any other sleeping position is a violation. It happens every day, it says here. The Dodd family believes if you don't know better, you can't do better. They're begging for other parents to listen. Car seats are not a safe place to put your baby to sleep. It's not worth getting a little more sleep or 30 minutes of quiet time. Derek and Ali will go to the state capitol next week. This was a long time ago, to lobby for change to make safe sleep standards for infants priority in Oklahoma. So crazy. I'm actually glad that I came back to do this video over again, because the video on my previous one, the audio was messed up, and now I pulled up this article that had a lot more information, and I just want to know your thoughts on this crazy story. All right, I'm gonna do a second part. Hey everyone, so I would like to say rest in peace to Shepard Dodd. My condolences to the parents, and also thank you to them for raising that awareness about the car seats. And I think I might do some more videos like this, talking about the hazards, the do's and don'ts that maybe some parents don't know. It's a whole new learning experience for me. And apparently the infant to toddler rocker is not a safe thing for babies to sleep, but I'm going to do some more research on that and find out, because we let the baby nap in here sometimes. We monitor her, but we do let her nap in there sometimes. What I want to say, I want to say thank you to the person that pointed out the care.com danger for me the other day, because care.com, right now we're in the process of looking for a babysitter, and we actually, after talking to that person and looking up some articles about that site, there's a bunch of listings, if you look under the news section on Google, about care.com that are negative, like abuse on an elderly person, and also I saw other articles on abuse on kids. And then the thing is I was thinking of paying for a membership, because a membership offers background checks, but then I saw another article talking about that the background checks aren't legit, that it's actually failed a couple parents and their child has gotten hurt because of bad daycare workers, and the background check failed, it didn't pick up everything. So I'm not using that site. I uninstalled the app, and try to find somebody you can trust. And even then, even finding somebody you can trust is like a risk. You never know. I mean, look at this story where they took their child to a daycare worker or a place that's supposed to be professional, and they even had warnings, and they still neglected the child. I guess it's like your child's never going to get the perfect care because it's not that person's child. So they're not going to get the care that they would get from you as a parent, So I hope this raises awareness. I hope that somebody watching this maybe didn't know about the car seat and they now know, or that they do know about it and they're not doing it. Let me tell you about the car seat. The car seat is very tempting to put your baby to sleep in. I was tempted. I didn't do it. And you know why? Because when I was at the hospital when we had the baby and the baby was there, they did a car seat test. And I didn't know they did this. They take the baby, they put the baby in the car seat for an hour, and they monitor the baby's vitals. I guess like the respiratory and the heart rate, just to make sure that the baby's okay in the car seat and not like suffocating, or I don't know what else could happen. So being that they did it in the hospital, it told me in my head that maybe this is not a good idea when I'm at home to put the baby to sleep in here. So I never did it. But I can see how it's tempting for some parents, because when we would go out sometimes and our baby was in the car seat, the baby would just knock out in this thing. Right now she's 2 months and a half. She doesn't knock out in this anymore. She's wide awake. This is one of our car seats that we have. So she's wide awake. So I can see how it's tempting for some parents. Don't do it. Trust me, it's not worth it. I'm glad I read this article. And then also in this article, it says, this is one of my favorite toys, and my baby loves this, the infant to toddler rocker. Apparently, this is not a safe thing for the baby to sleep in unsupervised. We sometimes let the baby nap in here, but I'm going to do some more research and find out about that, and then I'll post a video. But this is still a great tool, a great device for your baby to play in, to feed in, or if you're watching her, she takes a little nap and she's supervised. You know, like in this article, this lady did not supervise the baby, and it was 2 hours. They came back, the baby was cold. Okay. I got another video idea too. Like I was mentioning previously in the other video clip, tummy time is important. Do tummy time. I didn't know about any of this until we had a baby. I never heard of this stuff until I had a baby. Tummy time is very important. We got a toy. It's not near me right now, but we got a toy that it's just like a little flat mat. You can lay the baby on it. You can put it on her tummy. You can practice tummy time from, it says there, from 0 months up. You can just put the baby there for a couple minutes, let the baby move her neck around, try to gain some strength in the neck, because I think that really can save the baby's life. If the baby's ever in a position where she can't properly breathe, she'll have the strength in her neck. So I just wanted to make those points, and thank you for watching if you've stayed tuned to this whole time, and thank you for all my supporters, my friends, people that are watching. I really appreciate you taking the time. You know, and I think I still kind of want to pose the question, do you think this care worker is at fault? I think the obvious answer is yes, but maybe somebody else feels different. I feel like this lady was negligent, and they sent her notice that, you know, about improper sleeping positions. And I want to make another note. Putting your baby on the back to sleep. That's what the doctors tells us. Always put your baby on her back to sleep to prevent SIDS. And you know, some old school parents, they put their babies on their stomach. The doctor says you can put the baby on the stomach if you're supervising. If you're not supervising, you should put the baby on the back. But then the thing is, they say, and I've had parents tell me, well, the baby doesn't sleep as good. The baby is kind of waking up throughout the night. That's the whole purpose of putting the baby to sleep on her back. I'm not a back sleeper, so when I sleep on my back, I'm uncomfortable. I wake up a couple times throughout the night. It's really uncomfortable with me. And that's the whole point, is to prevent the baby from going into a super deep sleep to where she doesn't wake up. That's what I read in an article, and it makes sense to me. So we put the baby to sleep on her tummy if we're supervising, if mommy's watching her like on the spot. If not, baby's on her back. Okay, so I would say those are my tips. And, you know, rest in peace to Shepard Dodd, and condolences to the parents. I don't know how I'd react. I would be completely frustrated, especially that this lady doesn't get charged anything. You know, nothing. You know, anybody can do something, do harm to your baby, and I guess it's kind of easy to conceal it. You know, so there could be foul play involved. Who knows? You know, so that's really the scary thing, and it makes me more aware reading that story. And my friend, or the person the other day that pointed out on my video, that was saying, look up care.com and, you know, be careful and do your research. And now I'm doing my research, and I'm seeing like, wow, like there's a lot of craziness out there, you know. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. If you have any feedback or any stories, share it with me. Thank you. Take care of yourselves, and enjoy every moment you have with your child, with your family. You know, I always kiss mom and baby bye when I leave, you know, because you never know, you know. And I always tell my family love yous. Some families don't really say I love you. When I was growing up, we didn't say I love you too much in the household, but we loved each other. We just didn't say it. I'm making sure my baby, from when she's little baby till she's big and older, we're saying I love you, and we express that, because you never know. All right, so thank you. Take care.
I see potential subscribers.